Welcome. Today is March the 21st of 2024. Thank you. Okay, hope everybody is doing good this Thursday afternoon. Let's see what the temperature is. It says it's 48 degrees. Boy, that's cold. Thank you, Alvin. So, I hope everybody's doing good. It's cold. Like I say, I'm up to 140 something, I think. What we're going to talk about today, people? What type of abuse is most common in females? Huh. That's a good question, people. Intimate partner violence refers to the behavior by the intimate partner or ex partner that causes physical, sexual, or fights, whatever, including physical aggression, sexual collusion, psycho abuse, and controlled behaviors. This is one of the most common forms of violence experienced by women global. What are the 8 abuse for women? Okay, there. What are the 10 types of abuse? Okay, people. Physical abuse, domestic violence or abuse, sexual abuse, physiology or emotional abuse, financial or mental abuse, modern slavery, discriminatory abuse, organ, sex, or institute abuse. What's the 7 signs of abuse? Being emotional abuse by a parent, partner, someone else close to you, gaslighting, isolation from your loved ones, insulting language, yelling, shifting the blame, extreme jealousy, unpredictable anger. Okay, ladies, as I said, it's not your fault. Emotion abuse. How do you spot it and what do you do about it? You ask for help. How do I know I'm a victim of emotion abuse? Well, there's abuse that goes home, out when you're driving. You're a man, you're a coward. You got to beat up a defenseless lady. That is wrong. It's very wrong what you do. Like Office on Violence Against Women, OVW. Hey! Back. I told you I'm not putting up with it. Okay, what is domestic violence? Listen, ladies, the domestic violence is a pattern of abuse, behavior in any relationship that is used by one partner to maintain a power and control uh, over another intimate partner. This domestic violence can be physical, sexual, emotion, economy, physiology, or technology actions or threats of actions or other patterns, collusion behavior that influence another person within an intimate partner relationship. That includes any behavior that interdate, manipulate, isolate, frighten, terrorize, coerce, threaten, blame, hurt, injure, wound someone. So, ladies, as I said, it's not your fault. It's those men. So, good afternoon. Good afternoon. So, I hope everybody had a good Thursday morning. Let's see. Oh, that don't concern my area. Let's see what phone calls I miss. It's spam. Spam, spam, spam. Why is everybody calling with spam calls and don't leave a voicemail? You don't leave a voicemail, I don't call you back, people. Don't know anybody in South Bend, so that's a spam call. So, no voicemails. People, if you call somebody, leave them a voicemail. Because you call me and you don't leave a voicemail, I'll block you. If you know my number, you send a text. So I'll block you if you don't leave a voicemail or send me a text. That's not my fault. Your number coming up as spam. I don't answer them. But 80 to 95% the calls I get is spam calls. You know, they spook your number. You call them back, and the number is not in service. So, what do you say to that? So, let's see what's on WAVE 41 about Indiana. Judge sets full cash bond for Kentucky parents a 1 year after 1 year nearly died of a drug overdose in Louisville, Kentucky. You know, that's what I say. People don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. God does not want you to do drugs. And ladies, it's not your fault that idiot beats the crap out of you. You have to break the cycle. Yeah, that's right. There's nothing on WDRB. Hey. Okay, if you're from Kentucky, old rallies on Bardstown Road being torn down for a new Taco Bell. You know, that's weird. See what's on WHS. Well, that was yesterday, so I don't want to read that. You know, these TV stations don't update the things on their app. Seniors could receive a free food allowance card preloaded with $1,000 in March to help with groceries and other expenses. This is an important notice for Americans over 64. Hey, what you all doing? Under 65, you know. Some of this stuff is scam. That's how they steal your IDs. Man, this table, I can't get my feet in just right. It's too crowded. And stuff like that. I need more of a card table. But that's okay. These flies, but that's what I get for opening the inside window. It has a screen, but you know it's a little tiny hole. Them flies can get through them tiny holes. So thank you all for the thumbs up today. Tomorrow is the 22nd. This time I'll be in New Albany at the whatever it is, gastroenterology or whatever the doctor's name. Hey, what you doing? Alexi? So, that's okay. But everybody is having a good day, I see. Thumbs up, people. Hit the bell. I say hit it again. You go up and get all notifications. People just hit the bell. But I tell you, hit it again. That way you get all notifications. You don't miss any. So, I slept pretty good and had a great night. Woke up at 3, took a bath, soak in it, took my medicine. Because I like taking it at night because I'm close to the outhouse. Because if I take it during the day, it tears my stomach up. And I got to stay close to a bathroom. When you out driving, you maybe got 5 minutes to find the bathroom. Where I live, it'd be too late. So that's how come I take it at night. Because I'm close to an outhouse. I'm still mad at Pepsi Company. Because I was at the dollar store at 32 Leota Road in Scottsburg at the corner of Leota 31 and 356. The big shop was there. He said he would make sure those coolers have zero sugar. And since they come out with mug root beer years ago, that had to have mug zero sugar in it. Well, so far, they haven't done it this week. Boy, that makes me mad. Pepsi, I guess you all out of Louisville, Kentucky, or are you out of Austin, Indiana, where my daughter works? One of my kids works, put it that way. And it's bad. I know you all don't pay me for saying Pepsi zero sugar or mug root beer zero sugar. But it makes me mad. Any store I go in, if it's a JC store, Kroger's, Walmart, Family Dollar store, the General Dollar store, up by the cash register, there's no cold Pepsi zero or mug root beer zero sugar. You got the other brands. Do I have to switch over from Pepsi Cola to the other one? That makes me mad. How many of you people feels like that? You usually get up by the cash register and you want your soft drink, whatever it is, and they got none in there. You say something to the employees, they keep telling the soft drink manufacturer when they come in what they want. They don't listen to what the customers. I'm talking to you, Pepsi Cola. See, the crow is going to come after you. You remember the crow that was on TV where the guy and his girlfriend was murdered? He came back alive, but he had the black marks down his eyes. And, we're watching you people. How Pepsi's supposed to make any money if you don't listen to your customers or listen to the store managers in the dollar store, Family Dollar store, Kroger's, JC's, Save-A-Lot, stuff like that. That makes me mad. I'm one of your biggest customers. I buy 224 packs of Pepsi Zero on the first and all that. Sometimes Walmart don't have it. And it makes me mad. Stop that. Kathy. They decide it must be kind of warm. I got 46 on my laptop, but my cell phone is different. That says 48. It must be pretty close. So I hope you all went to Tryants Beware, TYANTS Beware. He been having some good old videos, of music. It's in black and white. It was on TV. You all better settle down. That sucks. You okay, Socks? Got paid more attention to Socks since he's about 13 years old, maybe 14, something like that. He's the number one tomcat. Not full-blooded tomcat, not like the ones in the living room. He's a half of a tomcat. I got a question for you all. I know there's 2 YouTube channels. I didn't know that. This girl, I kind of got watching her videos. Then I noticed one last night or early this morning. She's 17 years old. What's she doing up here on the AdDot side of YouTube? There was nobody supervising her in the background. I guess maybe on spring break, maybe wherever she's at. I was thinking reporting her. But she needed subscribers, but after I got looking into more videos, she's 17 years old. Where's her parents? Where's her guardian? You read the rules of YouTube. Like I say, they got 2 YouTube channels. But it states kids under 18 years old that have to be a legal guardian. The parents, they're all the time. But she's trying to hide something. She talks like you and me right now. But in the wee hours, she's kind of whispering. So that tells me she's hiding her age. You got people out there that's looking for young girls, child traffickers, this and that. Don't she know what she's doing to get her in trouble or get her kidnapped or murder or something? Parents, check your kids' computers. And you all have to check a box or something, and you have to be there all the times when they're on YouTube. But I guess in this girl's case, somebody lied and let her up here with us old people. For supper tonight, I probably have my meatloaf. Because I got it in the bottom of my icebox for the last 3 days, thawing out a little bit. So I want to thank you people that got me this. The studio mic, the sound card box, and the tripod for my cell phone where I can do videos if I'm up on the wreck or a car fire. They had a wreck this morning up on I-65 about, here comes another spam call. So I hate these things. They didn't leave no voicemails. So where they go? They go to the no call list. I wish your cell phone companies, if it says spam, block them from getting through. I know some people, it gets new phone numbers from a cell carrier. It shows up spam calls. But every time I get a call on there, it reads spam. It don't give the person's name. Hello, Santa Claus. Well, I tell you, I'm not prejudiced against black people. Because I grew up, you can look on a map and see where Charlestown, Indiana is. Back in the 50s and 60s, some schools, you had a bathroom, a drinking fountain, lunchroom where you ate lunch, or just black people could eat and drink and use the bathroom. But thank God that I was raised in Charlestown, Indiana. And I'm glad I did. Because we took PE together. We took showers together. We drank out of the same water fountain. We went to the bathroom together. We sit next to each other in classrooms. Well, if you went to Jeff, Salisbury, or over in Louisville, Kentucky, that's it. Yeah, that way, south of me. That is, I don't like. I tell you, back in my younger days, when I lived in Charlestown, I was living in government housing with my two kids. I met this black girl. She was from Louisville, Kentucky, out by Churchill Downs area. We had a good time playing house. My kids love her because she was a heck of a cook. I know down south, some people don't like colored people. Look at me, I look white, but I'm got a little Cherokee Indian in me. But if everybody would do a DNA test, I bet you find out you're gonna be surprised what you got in you. You might have German, Indian, African American, things like that. But how does black people feel about white people? Or okay, this girl said we're gonna go over and meet my mom, so we drove over the bridge to Louisville, Kentucky. I guess we came out on down 3rd Street to, I don't know, the Moby Dick's on the corner. I can't remember um, what road it was. And got in there and met her mother and brothers. They loved me to death. The mother took me back there and said, Tom, so, I forget the daughter's name. She said, you've been awful nice to her. You better any of her old black boyfriends. You treat her like she's a queen. I told her mother, I said, that's how I was raised, to treat people, no matter what color their skin is. And her mom's boyfriend, he didn't like me. He called me a cracker, this and that. You all heard her mother go off on him, said, you apologize to him. I said, no wonder white people don't like us, because we do discrimination against them. He apologized and all this, and we laughed. Her mom appreciated me. We went back home. After a while, we broke up. I took her back to her mother. No fault of neither one of us. Done my homework, cooked. But I guess kind of like being a stepmom, she didn't, but she was good. The kids loved her. So, I I'm looking at you, Santa Claus, see if you got a YouTube channel. I can't find nothing. I see what's his name that played the Santa Claus, where Santa Claus up off on the roof and said something scared Santa Claus and fell off the roof. I love that movie. But I missed it last Christmas, or they didn't have it on. See, here's the movie I'm talking about there. That was a good Santa Claus movie. Deep South area. What it be, South Carolina or in that area? Georgia. Santa Claus Village, live at Santa Claus Village. One of the best Santa Claus that we got in Indiana, it's up on 64, which is west of me, well, this way. towards the west. Santa Claus, Indiana. I went there when I was a kid, and that was a real nice thing to go visit. So, you know, I tell you a story. Kids are smart these days about Santa Claus. When I was young, I'm smart in some things and dumb in some things. And I said, Dad, Mom, if it don't snow, how Santa Claus going to get here? You know, kids, when they young, they kind of get to thinking. Them kids are smart. And Dad told me, he said, you heard of UFOs. The aliens help him in the flying saucer to get around. That way he could have more toys and stuff delivered to the children. I do believe in UFOs because God created the heavens and the earth and stars, the universe, us, the animals. And they always said, who came first, the chicken or the egg? I always say the chicken because the chicken lays the eggs. I never heard the other side to that story. So that's something to think about. So that last phone call will go in the block list. But, I'm just telling the truth. She that young girl, I was younger back there then. And she was good to me. She treated me good because I treated her like she was human. I didn't see no color of her skin. There's people out there that don't like different races. But God created us all equal. We all got red blood. We all bleed red. So in my book, we're not different, no matter what color skin we got. That's how I believe. I know there's people out there that don't like it. Some places, if you marry out of your race, they don't like it. I talked to a family person, not my family, lives up in Canada. And these are people of Chinese, Japanese, something like that. They racist against those people. I never dated a Japanese girl or a Mexican girl, but since I'm 70 plus years old, I probably couldn't do my homework. Yeah, when you're 70 years old, people, I take enough medicine as it is for my heart, my diabetes, my high blood pressure, and all this. And if you all been watching my videos, I talk about my babies or my children. That's my kitty cats. I got one tomcat in here with me. He's number one since his dad died last year. There's just a year difference between daddy and son. And I live out in the country. I've been a city boy about 65 years or something. Ben had a Boss Hog. If you all remember Duke of Hazzard, you remember Boss Hog, how crooked he was. That's how this mayor was at Charlestown, Bob Hall. And I was on an income, disability and all this. And he condemned these houses. It was on the local TV station, WHAS, WAVE, WLKY, WDRB, which is your local TV stations to me. And it was low income people, some on disability that grew up there. The fun thing about it, you had doctors, lawyers, nurses that grew up there. And they turned out pretty good. They had a town meeting at a church, which the church sold it. To me, they sold it illegally because I didn't get to vote on it because the way the bylaws are written up, all the members from the church have to vote on it, which they all didn't get to vote. They had a meeting of the town, police officers, and that probably was about election time. That mayor said anybody who makes $48,000 and under was scumbags. So, but now the police officers get paid. Thank you, Santa Claus. Thank you very much for joining the chat. I hope you hit the thumbs up and the notification bell. Hope you subscribe to my channel. But, all races to me is the same. No, I live in southern Indiana, which I'm close to Louisville, Kentucky. If you look on the map, you see I-65. I'm between the 16 and 19 mile marker in that area. I'm about 6 to 8 miles south of Scottsburg, Indiana. So, I'm just being honest. I want to tell y'all people about a dream I had. Usually if I dream it once, it's okay. 2 or 3 times, usually 2 or 3 times, it comes true. This person passed away. He had over 20,000 acres. Ouch. What are you doing, Blackie? Hi, Blackie. Ouch, be careful. Lay down, you scratching me. I ain't got a regular shirt on either. You see Blackie right there on my shoulder? That's Wildcat's baby. Let's get back to the dream. That property that was left to me, it covers 3 states, so it might be 40,000 or 60,000 acres. You might have a few houses on top of the ground. You had a gas station up there and a little store on the ground for people to pass through the town. And the condition is that I take in strange stray animals like cats and dogs and all this. And a person knew how I love cats. And I had a nice house that was underground. You didn't have to worry about the temperature because, you live underground, it's going to be about 68 degrees. You didn't have no gasoline vehicles underground. You had garages on top of the ground, which the walls separate each apartment or houses that was underground. So but it's nice to dream like that. And also back to that dream, we also had a little village up there. We called it Santa Claus. They had like workshops, just like Santa Claus at the North Pole. And, like I said, that's a good dream. And I wish that dream becomes true because I would love the extra money. I hope you all watched last night. It's the Umbrella Guy and Megan Fox last night. They had a special guest on their chat. That's Samantha. She was abused as a young girl, just like her sister Ashley. If you all been watching MG Law, DUI Guy, Umbrella Guy, Megan Fox, what the hells? They're talking about Lynette Preston in Alders Creek, Florida. These was her stepdaughters. And Samantha was abused just like Ashley. And their brother Tom, which since he been abused, he's been in and out of jails because he's having problems to deal with it. Blackie's back up on my shoulder again. She likes up there. But I guess she figured by being up on my other shoulder, the cats won't play with her. It don't make a difference. And it does good for Sam and Ashley to talk about it. I'm expecting Preston's Lynette, known as the Turtle Lady, I expect her children, her biology children, to be on these shows telling those sides of the story. But what she's done is trying to blackmail her family, threaten them to call CPS on him, this and that. And Samantha got the paperwork from the CPS that shows how she treated them and the complaints against her. She changed her name so many times. Sometimes she used her children's name. What is her legal birth name? You know, what was she born with? You know, and thanks to them. Hey, Alex, you behave yourself. You know what that is. You know, but the family is doing it the legal way. That kid that Lynette Preston got, she did not adopt that kid. She got guardianship over that, but she wasn't supposed to leave the state with that child. So I guess it's kidnapping. They just gave her temporary custody. The father didn't sign no papers or nothing like it. So she kidnapped that child. But, you know, they doing it through the legal course. You can watch on YouTube. It just says Ashley. You watch her. She tell you about the way she was treated by her stepmom, the turtle lady of Otters Creek, Florida. You know, she's a big fat liar. So I'm trying to do my best, people. Hit the subscribe bell. Hit the thumbs up. Tell your friends about it. Go back and look at the other videos. And you see me talk about first-time home buyers and what I went through at the time. USDA could change some of the things. And I said, what do they count as income? You get paid weekly, monthly, bi-weekly, alimony, child support, food stamps, or if you're in, that money counts. That's all the income you count. You count all the income you get. If you get Social Security, that counts as income. You got to make sure you got all hospital and doctor bills paid off. Bankruptcy, it depends how long ago it was, but you check with your local USDA office. If you got any questions, you can leave it in the comments about USDA. You got HUD, you got FHA loans, and like that. But USDA, you got to take your first time home buyers course. You can do it on a computer, but I think you have to make 65%. But maybe you have a place that helps pay on your electric and gas bill. You can ask them if they furnish you a first-time home buyers course. Usually it's on Saturday morning for about 8 hours. You got real estate agents. You got people from the bank telling you different loans you can get. They talk about HUD, USDA, and stuff like that. What's best for you that you can afford. Like USDA, I said suburbs or out in the country to be qualified. I tell you some secrets. You need to know. You need to get your real estate agent. Don't try closing on your own. And you're going to need your first year homeowner's insurance. That's usually around $1,000. You have to come up with that unless you got a good insurance agent, he or she, see if they can add it on to it. That way you pay your first year's insurance. Inspections. Sometimes your real estate agent will recommend inspection person. But my question is to you people, this is a red flag. Are they licensed in your state? Are they a licensed building contractor? Are they a licensed electrician, plumber, your air conditioned heat people? Are they licensed? Do they check for lead paint? It depends when your house was built. Do they have the thermal camera where they can see where the cold air is coming in or the hot air going out, like that? If you want to learn more, and you also need to that's where you need to talk with your real estate agent. They call it title insurance. You pay a one-time fee for it. You need that. I got it. So you need that in case you got a Karen that lives next door said your fence is on my property or your trees on my property. That's another thing since I brought that up. You maybe talk with the homeowners. You might have to pay half of it. Have it surveyed and find out where your four corners are. Make sure they got those metal stakes, and you put a stick in each four corners, and you find out where your property line is. And if the road you live on, is that a county road, state road, or is that a private road? Also, you want to make sure it's not in a HOA area. Just watch the video. If you don't understand it, you can put it in the comments, and I'd be gladly to answer any of those questions. And it's nice. I love living out there, but people realize that when you rent, your landlord pays to fix everything up. So, that's something you need to look at. Okay, Santa Claus, I'm going to subscribe to your channel. So now you got 24 subscribers. Like I say, anybody who comes into my chat, I'm going to subscribe to your channel. So, as I understand, Santa Claus, I know you're not on here. Where I live, Charlestown, I don't live in Charlestown, Indiana. You know, it's north of Louisville, Kentucky, kind of northwest of Louisville, Kentucky. I do not discriminate. I don't care what color you are. I have dated black girls. And this last one I dated, like I said, she's a beautiful girl. I've been on here an hour. Because, I try different times of the day because I know some people works and stuff like that. You see on my hat, I love Jesus. He's been good to me, and he's been good to your old people. I don't like people that does hate crimes. That's not what God wants you to do. He doesn't want you to hate.
Request, please, Frank 1168. 0 Frank 1168, thanks.
But, everybody, it's your right. But if you hate people, God's going to punish you. I want you all to watch the DUI guy out of Louisville, Kentucky. I need you to watch Megan Fox, the writer, WRITER. She's a reporter. The expert, you need to watch him. MG Law, you need to watch him. The umbrella guy, you need to watch him. He's a college graduate person in the field of psychiatry, I would think. He helps people out. You see him in a disguise because his life been threatened because the field he's in. And another YouTube channel is Triumphs Beware. Let's all subscribe to his channel and get him up. He has helped me on StreamYard. What is StreamYard? It's another stream thing that you can use. They got different version of it. You got the free one. For what I'm doing, you only get 20 hours a month. So they got other version. You get more little things added on to it. If you watch the expert guy, the umbrella guy, MG Law, if you ever watch them, you see all those people pop up on their screen and all of this. They using StreamYard. But I don't have 1,000+ subscribers. I got the watch hours, but I just don't have the subscribers. So any of you people who subscribe to my channel, I will bring your name up on YouTube, and I check and see and I will subscribe to your channel. Some of you seen where I have subscribed, like Santa Claus. I brought his name up, and I subscribed to his channel.
travel when he left as his children were present, left in a blue Dodge Dakota.
See, there's, let me bring a better picture of it up. See, that's cute. You know, that's what his picture like at Santa Claus at Frank fucking 23 subscribers. You know, just remember, people in the chat, make sure you keep everything PG. Because there's children sitting with their parents or the uncles or the guardians. So be careful what you put in the chat. Because, you know, I just want you to be careful. It's 3:33 Eastern Daylight Savings Time here where I'm at. Temperature is about 46 degrees. It's cold for this old man who had 4 heart attacks, diabetes, strokes, high blood pressure, you know. I'm getting a cramp in my hip. That's how come I can't sit up too long. I can't walk too far because this old man bones is falling to pieces. I go through about 3 to 5 gallons of milk a week. I try to drink at least 1 glass of milk a day for calcium, 2 or 3 glasses of water, and Pepsi Zero sugar. If you don't know what here's the mug root beer zero sugar looks like. If you got diabetes, you cannot have sugar. So I guess I'm going to get off of here. As to all your ladies, so I want you all to have a good day. Ladies, it's not your fault that you getting abused. It's time, ladies, to break that chain from abuse. Your children don't need to see it. Because some things I talk about, there's some countries don't like it. That's okay. And, you know, that's their right. You know, I want to say hi to everybody up in Canada, the UK, Vietnam, wherever you at. Hi, everybody. Peace, everybody. I love you all. Hit the bell. Hit the thumbs up. Tell your friends about it. And since I'm not a full-time YouTuber, I don't get any money from YouTube. You can make a donation to Tom Cartwright, 4375 at Post Office Box number 1, Charlestown, Indiana, 47111. The other place you can donate is the Cash App. It's the $ Tom Cartwright 4375. You know how to, if you know how to do the Cash App, you know what you're supposed to do. You can donate that way, or you can send a money order or gift cards. Just put in the envelope when you mail it what to use it for. And, you know, if it's for my cats, you can say, well, it's for dry cat food and how much it is. Because I hate, you know, you hate it when you walk up to the counter and you don't have enough on that debit card to get it. I've told you all I like to have a gaming computer. Why do I need a gaming computer? My other stream thing that I use is Prison Live Studio. That's one I use on my iPhone SE phone, is the Prison Live Studio. But on my laptop, people, I can't do it because I don't have the graphics card. It says HDR not compatible. You know, I would love to play games, but I'm not a gaming person. So you all can go up there and look at that video on the YouTube about the laptop I pointed out. If you all know more about computers, you know what I'm talking about, what I need. You can order it through Amazon, and the post office, they got big boxes, they do in Charlestown, where you can put a box that a laptop comes into the thing, or they'll hold it for me until I get there on a Friday. I only go once a week. And people says not to give out your home address. See, people, these phones and your laptop got GPS on, so they know where you're at. Well, somebody's cutting grass because I hear a lawnmower running. So I want to thank you all. Ouch. If you all like to watch police videos, this is up around St. Louis. They call it Live on Patrol. I wish all police departments would do live streaming when they're out there on patrol. That's only my opinion. I love to see the sheriff of Scott County, Indiana, do something like that, even Clark County, or the state police department in any state do it. You know, just choose the best officer they got on all three shifts. What are you doing, Blackie? Yes, I love you. You're a pretty girl. You're better than your mama. See, your mama's up there with Lexi, giving her a bath. So you all have a great day. And God loves you. Oh. So you all want to hear from Alvin? Hello. Thank you. Thank you for joining this YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe bell, the thumbs up. Let's help my daddy to get 1,000 subscribers. He's old. He's up in his 70s. 4 heart attacks, high blood pressure, sugar diabetes. Plus, he's a cat lover. See, he got Blackie. So I'm going to show you, or Daddy going to show you. See, there's Socks. Socks is the number one tomcat. My dad told me, thank you all for this studio mic, the sound card, the tripod for his cell phone, the dash mark. So I want to thank you. So goodbye. Probably be on later tonight. Remember, you hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe bell, then hit the subscribe bell again. That way you get all notifications. Daddy, did I do that right? Yes, Alvin, you done it right. So thank you all for joining. Thank you, Alvy. Thank you, Turtle Lady. Thank you, Captain Kurt of the USS Enterprise. Ouch. So I talk at you later. Go to them YouTube channels I mentioned, the DUI Guide, the Umbrella Guide, Megan Fox, the writer, she's a reporter, the Expert, MG Law, there's a bunch of more. Oh, I can't forget RD on the Scene. He's in Bakersfield, California. And his other YouTube channel, which is on Tuesdays and Friday, which is Kern County Crime Watchers. Ouch. So God bless you all. Peace, my friend. Aloha. And women, you're not at fault. People, you hear it, you see it, you report it, get involved. Report the abuse that you hear or you see. If you can't, videotape it without getting the heck beat out of you. But do get involved. What happened if you don't call the police and that person died and you know you could have stopped it? I couldn't live with myself if I didn't report it to the appropriate agency. Somebody burned some wood. I love you all. Good afternoon. Be careful if you're getting off work or going to work. God loves you all. Ladies, let's break that chain. Thank you for watching. Tom Cartwright, 4375 on YouTube and WTSC News, Clark County, Indiana. God bless you all.